everybody. Come on in. Sky, good morning. T, good morning. Hello, 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 everybody. Tammy, what's going on? Mr. Love, I see you in the room. Elena, good morning. Hi, guys. What is going on? Happy Wednesday. Tammy, what's going on, Mama? Happy Wednesday. Hope all is well. Gigi, hi, Mama. Zen Dog, good morning. Tom, I heart you back. I'm going to be the first one this morning, Tom. Good morning. I appreciate you, Love Bug. Good morning. Good morning. Christy Lynn with the hearts, guys. We're starting out so early. Thank you, thank you, thank you, guys. Good morning. Good morning, Christy. Good morning, Daisy, Nikki. Hi, guys. Good afternoon. Unique Sweetness coming in. Cupcake. Good morning. Ooh, first question. Does T trust me? We got the first question. I did beat you to it. I did, Tom. First question of the day. Happy Lunar New Year. Yes, yes, yes. Does T trust me? Does T trust me? Does T trust me? Yes, T does trust you. Yes, guys. Happy Lunar New Year for sure. It is time. It is time. Mello, good morning. Good morning. Miss Tammy, will me and Daniel be in a relationship? Miss Tammy, I appreciate you. First one in this morning. Thank you, thank you. Will me and Daniel be in a relationship? You guys will, but there is some baggage to work out, all right? There is a little bit of baggage to work out, but I think you guys are on a yes to your question, my love. Yes. Miss Daisy, good morning. Is it a good idea to unblock Michael and wish him a happy birthday? Are we wishing happy birthdays today? Are we wishing happy birthdays? Girl, be the bigger person today. Go ahead and unblock. Let go of the past. Unexpected news is behind this. I'm going to say yes to that. All right? It's the Lunar New Year. We let things go, guys. We set new boundaries. Go ahead and unblock this person, my love. All right? Guys, good morning. Miss Bev, is the money from the bank today mine to spend? Ooh, friend. Is the money from the bank today mine to spend? Is the money from the bank today mine to spend? Well, hey, I'm going to say yes to this. Happy news, unexpected news, good news. My cards are saying yes. My very, very real sense of girl, don't do it, is saying don't do it. Cards are saying yes, though, for whatever reason, and the money is going to be yours to spend, but just hang tight, right? Don't spend anything you ain't got to pay back. Let's talk about it. That Chase scam, everybody owes it back, all right? But for whatever reason, I do think it is going to be yours to keep, all right? So just give it a little time. Today's the new moon. Yes, time to manifest, Tom. Absolutely. It is the manifestation day, you guys. Happy Lunar New Year. The Moon's Tarot, we're here for it. Yes, yes, yes. This is for Nikki, will me and Ben try again? Miss Nikki, will me and Ben try again? Nikki, will me and Ben try again? You guys will, but handle it fast. The longer you guys wait, the harder it's going to be to get back together. So if there is conflict, go ahead and talk about it now. You know, hey, I miss you. Let's try to make it work sooner rather than later. All right? Chanel, will Lucy come home tomorrow? Will Lucy come home tomorrow? Miss Chanel, will Lucy come home tomorrow? Will Lucy come home tomorrow? I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say yes to that. Sandy, good morning. Good morning. Am I meant to be single forever? Sandy, for the hearts. Thank you, love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I didn't see whose name it was, but it was, am I meant to be single forever? There's too much love that you have to be single forever. You just have a little bit of postponements. You got to love yourself first. Make sure that you have your own boundaries set and that you are on your own path, very firmly on your own path before you go looking for love. But yes, all hearts on the table. Not all hearts, but 3 hearts back to back. Very generous. You have too much love to give to be single your entire life. Set your boundaries. Set them appropriately. I feel you have a big heart. Venture you're a Cancer or maybe a Cap. But yes, you'll find love. You will not be single your entire life. All right. Sarah, is Eric done with our relationship for good? Sarah, is Eric done with our relationship for good? Absolutely not. No, not for good. He'll be back around. Hi. Is it Toya? Miss Toya Lovebug. Does Bricks have romantic feelings for me? Good morning. Does Bricks have romantic feelings for me? Does Bricks have romantic feelings for me? He sees you, he likes you, but I don't think it's there just yet. Friendship is definitely blossoming, but there isn't anything he can do about it, even if he does. So just give it some time to flesh itself out, but I'm going to say leaning towards a yes on that one. Amber, will me and Carlos be in a relationship again? Will me and Carlos be in a relationship again? Yes, reconciliation's on the table, but there's definitely some conflict there with the love. Just because you guys can get back together doesn't necessarily mean you should get back together. All right? Is being a homeowner in my future this year? Guys, I'm sorry, I can't always catch the names, so just listen for your question. Is being a homeowner in my future this year? Kirby, I appreciate you, love bug. Thank you, thank you. Is being a homeowner. Building strong foundations, you know best. Reliable friends, yes. Taking action, yes, 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 and yes, friend. Don't hold back, your path is on the right direction. I'm going to say a big yes to that. It's like, it's time already. Like, let's go. It's going to hit. Miss Audrey, will I get a car soon? Audrey, good morning. Good morning, love bug. I hope all is well with you. Will I get a car soon, Miss Audrey? You are going to get a car, but not soon. There's a little bit of obstacles that need to be overcome. I do see everything is kind of moving in the right direction, but there's a piece that's still kind of missing. I don't exactly know what it is, but it's a barrier, it's a roadblock. If you can figure out what it is and just push it out of the way, then yes, you will. And if you can't do it sooner, again, you're going to get it, but you got to figure out whatever that you got a hiccup somewhere, my love, and I don't exactly know where it is, but that's what you have to focus to work on. And once you move it out of the way, you'll be good to go. All right. Miss Margaret, will things progress emotionally with PB? Will things progress emotionally with PB? This is for Miss Margaret. Will things progress emotionally? Girl, all hearts on the table. Yeah, girl, what? Yes. Yes and yes. I've been rewatching. Guys, if you haven't, first of all, time out. Let's take a break. Hi, welcome. Good morning, good morning. And we're calling it the Zira Love Morning Show, right? We're just doing it. Wanted to let you guys know that we have been getting the YouTube videos posted. So after the lives come down, we are posting them on the YouTube channel for playbacks. It is becoming a daily thing now. I can say you can now go back and watch the replay if you guys missed your questions, just to let you guys know they are going up in a timely manner. Yes, let's get it. So, number one. So welcome, guys. Welcome, welcome. Come on in. The list is open. If you guys are new here, I do have my list open. $7.77 to skip the line, $14.14 for a mini reading, and we are doing full 12-month reads. It's $33.33. We do it on the live. You get 24 total cards, and we kind of go through a year's worth of what's to come. All right, so that is what we have going on. Otherwise, guys, please tap that screen, kiss it with your little finger. Give my screen a little, give your screen a little tap with your fingy. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Drop your free yes or no questions down below, guys. I appreciate you for spending your morning here with me, because you could be anywhere else. I know a lot of people like to scroll, but stop. Okay, thank you. I appreciate you guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good morning. Free yes and no's. Miss Carolyn, will finances get better soon? Miss Carolyn, will finances improve soon? I do see harmony coming. Victory is yours. Total satisfaction, yes. But one thing, you got to remove something from, you don't have to. Something needs to be removed from your life for the finances to get better. Something is holding you back. There is a piece. It's saying remove people from your life. I don't know if that's as easy said than done. I don't exactly know where you are, but just take a look at what is going on, who you're being generous to, who you're not being generous to, and kind of go from there. All right, love bug? But I do see them improving, yes, to your question. All right, Miss Daniela, Miss Nella, Miss Nella. How does Corey feel about me? How does Corey feel about me? This is for Miss Nella. How does Corey feel? He likes you, but he's hesitant to be with you. There's a little bit of there's something around your name about it, but he does see you. He sees you for who you are. You make him happy. He enjoys being around you, but there's something holding him back. I want to say somebody has maybe whispered something in his ear, but it's something that he feels about you that's giving him hesitation to approach you. All right, so that's, but I feel like somebody's in his ear about you, but I do think he likes you. Okay? So if there's a bit of a hesitation, be like, what's up? Did you hear something? Like, can I clarify something? What do you need to know about me to make this thing happen? Because I like you back, right? Do one of those. Cody, I appreciate you for joining the team. Thank you, thank you, thank you so very much. I appreciate you guys. Miss Carter, should I move forward with the gig I've been offered? Should I move forward with the gig that I have been offered? Yes. Prosperity's on the table, success. It might lead to better things, bigger jobs down the line. I'm going to say yes to this. Absolutely. It may not seem good right now. It might seem a little bit off, but it's like it's a helping hand, I feel, to get somewhere better. I'm going to say yes. Destiny, will me and Damien work things out? Miss Destiny, will me and Damien work things out? Guys, good morning, good morning. Come on in. Tap the screen, share the live for me, please. If you guys can let go of the past, remember what it's like to be friends and what that friendship looks like. Yes, you guys can rekindle. Readings, guys, free yes or no's are free. That was so stupid. I really just did that accidentally on purpose. If you guys want a reading like I just did, it's $7.77. That skips the line. It's $14.14 for a true mini read. That's for 2 cards. We go into the question a little bit more. And then $33.33 for a full 12-month spread that we do on the live. All right? So those are the services I have during my lives. Otherwise, guys, we're just here for it. With the freeze. Huh. Oh, that was silly. Miss Reed, does Jason miss our intimacy? Does Jason miss our intimacy? Does Jason miss our intimacy? Yeah, but it confused him. Like, he does, but he doesn't because it was confusing. So, like, yes, he does, but it's not, oh my God, I miss it, I need it back. It's almost anxiety inducing. But yes, to your question. Is it Miss Nevo? Does Rafi love me? Does Rafi love me? Does Rafi love me? Love is a very, very strong one, you guys. He likes you, he sees you, and I'm gonna say, oh yeah, as close to love as possible. He's here for it. Yeah, I'm gonna say yes to that, love. Miss Chris, will I be getting my settlement by February? Chris, will I be getting my settlement by February? Chris, will I be getting my settlement by February? Yes. So February is coming up. We have a couple days, right? So by February, I don't think you're going to get it in like 2 days. Are you going to get it by the end of February? Unexpected news is coming, and I do think you're going to get something sooner rather than later, but I can't guarantee in the 2 days. I'm going to say about 30 days, 45 days, something like that. But it is going to come to fruition for you, okay? Cynthia, does he think of me? Does he think of me? And then if you need it by February specifically, it's not going to happen. Or by the 1st. You know what I'm trying to say. Does he think of me? Miss Cynthia, this is for you. Does he think of me? Does he think of me? I'm going to say yes to that. I do think he thinks about you. Jax! Good morning. Happy Lunar New Year. It's the Luna New Year. It's a day for the baby. I'm just saying. It made me excited. That's all. All right, Miss Shardy, sweetheart. This is, hi, darling. Hi, Pumpkin. How are you? Hope everything is well. Have updates. I love your updates. I love them so much. Oh, yeah. Do you really today? Oh, that's meant to be. Jax, that's meant to be. Oh, that is so meant to be. That is so meant to be. Oh my goodness gracious. On the Lunar New Year. Oh. Love it. I just love you guys. Okay. That's enough. Get it together, girl. Get it together. I got you, Miss Lady. Shardy, this is for you, and then we got the list going. We have an update. Mike and I had some words yesterday. They weren't good or bad. Good. I feel we cleared the air somewhat. Don't know why I miss him this much, because it was a normal relationship and you guys were good together. You guys weren't bad. Don't know. I want to stay in Delulu world. You're not in Delulu world. Not this time. We've been here for this, okay? This is a very different part than the other Delulu where I met you. The Delulu land I've met you in, my love. You've left that land behind. We've shredded that map. We've moved past those bad lands. And now we're venturing into just the real world. You're not in delusional land, friend. You miss having a partner, and that is fair at best, right? Like you miss your guy. That's all right. All right, so let me finish. I always give you advice like before I get done reading. You're like, girl, just finish reading the thing and get it together. All right, here we go. Don't know why I miss him so much. It's hard dating this age, finding somebody new. Sorry for advance. You stop. What's to come with Mike and I? Should I move on or save space for us later on after some time? Do we have a future, and is he still interested? All right. Girl, don't you worry about that. We'll see where Mike's energy's at. Let's go from there. Energies always shift. They change. Sometimes they come back. Sometimes they move further away. The problem is, and I've said this before, Mike's not a bad guy. That's why it's not like, when I say, oh, drop him or leave him or whatever, like, he's not a bad guy. I just don't think he knows what he wants. He's confused. He's got a lot of options. There's a lot going on. So it's like, do you hold on? I'm going to say this. Pardon me, you guys. And I do say that a lot too. I'm telling you, I've been listening to my playbacks. I'm going to say this. I say a lot of sayings all the time that I've caught myself doing. It's cringe. I don't realize I do it until I just started listening to myself, playing my videos back. Yikes. Yikes. My swearing is out of control. My let me say this is out of control. There's some things that I get on my own nerves about. So, fix my mouth. Shardy, I don't usually say this. You know me. I don't usually say wait or hang on because I don't think that we should wait or hang on for other people. You could wait for years and somebody could change their mind in an instant and then you've wasted time, right? I think waiting for others is not a good use of personal time. However, I do think that if you hold on to the friendship that you guys have, something can come of this. Reconciliation is on the table, a reliable friendship is on the table, but there is also relationship problems here as well. I don't think it's going to be as easy and as straightforward as you would want it to be, but I don't think that, don't throw the baby out with the bathwater in this very specific situation. I do think that at this moment there is time to still kind of hold on for a friendship at least, all right? So we've talked enough. You know what I mean by that. I would, yeah, just don't move on just yet, but don't hang it. You already know. But you're in a good space, and I do think that to answer your question, I think that there is very much room for you guys to reconcile, and that he does still have you on his mind to answer those questions for you, yeah. That energy wouldn't be there if there wasn't a somewhat tandem situation. Miss Hillary, sweetheart, this is for you. Miss Hillary, girl, you are more than welcome. I appreciate you. Miss Hillary, what does less like about What does he like about you? Okay. All right. That's a new one. That's an interesting question, Miss Hillary. What does Les like about me? I don't think I've ever had anybody pose that question to me before. Let's see what we got. Les, where you at, pumpkin? I have a very serious question for you, and this is, are you in love? The way that my cards are reading, it's almost like this is a joke question, because I don't think I don't know what Les does like about you is the question. Like in real life though, like is this a joke? Like nothing? And I don't mean to be rude, but every single card that I pulled on Les's energy is all in reverse. Nagging, disagreement, rumors, gossip, suffocating, nagging, discouragement, confusion, chaos, selfish, all negative stuff. Like, who the fuck is Les? What is going on with Les? Like, I don't know. Like, so what does Les like about me? I don't know if he does. And if he says he does, he might just be using you. And if you feel like he is using you, he absolutely fucking is. Please, Hillary, where you at? And let's talk about Les. Because I'm either way off in this very specific reading or, girlfriend, run. I don't know which is which here. Yeah, Chris, that's what I'm saying. Girl. Miss Lady, I'm lost too. Is Les not like that at all? Is Les like the most loving person? Because this could be a way off pull. And you could get a better shuffle on this, friend. Because she said, I'm lost too, Miss Lady. Where we at? Is he a good guy? Is he nice to you? Do you get feelings about that? Like, for real, though. My intuition is generally good. That's why I do what I do. But this is weird. So either one of us is off, or Les is a master manipulator, which could be also. I don't know what the situation is. He's nice. He's nice, yeah, he's not a bad guy. Okay, all right, I'm gonna do this, girl. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna put Les to the side, okay? All right, I'm gonna put it to the side. I'm gonna pick up that was my love deck too. I'm gonna pick up a different deck. I'm gonna give you a new reading. Okay, I'm gonna clear my brain. Les is gonna, okay? I'm gonna pick, I've been using these cards all morning. For your love reading, I picked up this other deck. So I'm gonna get back to these cards, okay? I'm gonna see what Les likes about you. I'm gonna give Les, Girl, if you come back in a week and say Les did some fuck shit. Les, I'm sorry, sir. You're probably a sweetheart. Okay. Me and my cards have to have a conversation. Because this reading is way fucking different from my other reading. And usually, possibly, Angeline, possibly. But usually my cards talk to each other. I haven't touched her in a little while, and I think she's pissed off. And I know that sounds stupid. I know that sounds crazy and woo, but I promise you, because that reading did not feel right. So I was like, what the fuck is going on with Les? Now, this is very different. What does Les like about you? He likes that you nurture him. He likes that you show up for him. He is a good heart. Okay, so this is this reading, guys. I'm going to stick with these guys. These guys are my, well, doesn't matter. Does not matter, does not matter. I see good-hearted, means well, but he's postponement. The reason I think that is going on is because what does he like about you? He likes that you nurture him, but he's afraid of moving forward with you. I think that there is a bit of a postponement on the line. Success is to your question, but something is clinging to the past. All right, I'm going to leave it at that. Les is confusing as shit. I think that he does show up for you, that he likes the way that you show up for him, but just please make sure that he is not wearing a mask, okay? Okay. I'm going to leave that one at that. Much better reading, much better gut feeling, because I was like, girl, run for your life with this Les energy. My gut feelings aren't usually, just be easy with Les, all right? Okay? Please? I pulled twice from 2 different decks. Just be easy with Les's energy. I don't see him as being a bad guy, but I see him as being utterly confused. All right? Guys, give me just a second. Let me close this because I'm getting the light right in my eyes. Hang up. All right. And saying it's 2 a.m. Girl, where are you at 2 a.m.? Oh, Miss Lady Girl. That felt so... I'm yelling at this deck. We're going to talk to her. It's a new moon, and usually I do new moon things with my cards, and I did not do them last night. I think she's angry with me. I do, I swear. I've pulled for you before, madam. I know. I know. All right, Tom, Pumpkin. Good morning, guys. Let me clear this deck quick. I haven't done this in a while, but let me clear my decks. All right. Present. General Mini. I got you, love bug. I got you. All right. Nope. All right. Tom, Pumpkin, this one is for you. General Mini. Tom, do you got something going on with work? Money coming up, work changing, shifts changing, management changing, anything like that? What I want you to do is just, I think that something's going to change around work. Problems around work, unfortunately. Some type of insecurity, maybe questions like what's going to happen, what's going on. Whatever's coming, I want you to be acceptable to the change, because I don't think it's going to end bad, if that makes sense. Change is going to come. I think it's going to be a bit of a road bump, but things will come out better on the back end of them. I don't know what you do for work, but I do want to say start kind of networking, talking to people that you possibly know about the change, changing a job, something like that. I do think all this to say, I think you're going to land on your feet regardless of what happens, but I do think something is coming with work and money. All right, so watch your coins, watch what you're spending, kind of make sure, like, if you got big trips planned, maybe, you know, tailor them a bit, you know what I mean. But that's it. Everything else, other than that, the love, compassion, I'm going to say everything else is around personal, just kind of things at home are okay. Go from there. I think you're good, baby. I think you're good. I think you're good. Just watch your money. Okay? Okay. This one is for Sunny. Darling. Currently in a relationship, things aren't going the greatest. I'm not sure if we're going to work out. I was wondering about my relationship, if things will be okay. All right, Sunny, will things be okay? Things will be okay, but he's got to come, like, as I don't even say that he has to come clean, but you're always the one trying to make things work, and you're always the one trying. You're always the one trying. I don't think that he's a bad person. I think that you guys need to work on, everybody say it with me, communication. I do not think that he shows up the way that you show up to this party, right? I think that things are going to be okay, but he will always be an obstacle. He's always going to find something, right? So until he comes up to the table, there's always going to be just something. So the relationship's going to be okay because you make it okay. And until you decide that you don't want to make it okay all the time, I don't think he's going to help make it okay because he doesn't know how to communicate. That's a problem. That's a huge problem. If you guys don't know how to effectively communicate and get through things and get past difficult situations, then there's what's the point? So if you truly, and I don't know if you guys are married or where you guys are at, how long you guys have been together, kids, living together, stuff like that. If you guys can't talk to, especially if you've been around for a while, if you guys have been together for some time and still can't effectively communicate, Tommy, are you safe? Please tell me that you're safe. Just tell me you're safe and you got somewhere to live. But yes, Sonny, yeah, you guys have been together for a while and still can't communicate. Friend, it's the communication. Again, things are going to be okay because you make them okay and you tolerate it. Things are going to be okay as long as you choose to tolerate them. But as soon as you don't and push back a little bit, it's gonna cause a little bit of an eruption. It might be good to shake some things up. It might make him feel that he needs to like do something. You know what I mean? I left for a little while and then came back. So you did try shaking things up and he still hasn't changed and can't communicate any better? Well then, Pumpkin, you have your answer. Nothing is going to change. If you've already tried to shake things up and you said, hey, look, the lack of your communication is pushing me so far away that I'm going to remove myself from our relationship just so you can get the fucking point, and you still didn't get the point, well, then you're right. I went to my mom's because I was so overwhelmed. Yeah. And if you just put yourself back into a state of overwhelm and he hasn't changed, you just are back to that and you're making it okay. And that doesn't mean that you need to walk away. Walking away from something is not always the answer. Sometimes it can't be done. Sometimes you don't want to do it. You got to do things in your own time. So I'm not saying to like, again, throw the baby out with the bathwater and just walk away from the relationship. But communication, if that's where the breakdown is, that is where you have got to focus. Baby steps to it. Hey, let's sit down and eat dinner together. Tell me about your day. Like there's different activities and different things that you can start implementing in your daily routines to elicit conversation, to maybe warm him up to communication, right? There's other things that we can do. So it's like, you don't always have to walk away just to make things better. But if you were able to walk away, not prove the point and still come back and he didn't change, well, then we need, phase 2 of let's figure this the fuck out. I don't think he's cheating, no. I didn't think that he was cheating at all. I didn't see any of that on the table. All right, love bug. Miss Cindy, this one is for you. You are more than welcome. You are more than welcome. Miss Cindy, sweetheart, this is for you. Will my marriage survive? How's my husband viewing me and the marriage? Is he being faithful? Will my marriage survive? How is my husband viewing me and the marriage? Is he being faithful? All right. Will my marriage survive? How's my husband viewing me and will my marriage? Okay. All right, you guys. This is a heavy one. The only way a marriage can survive if two people show up to the table. It's the same thing that I was saying before. It's the same thing, friend. You show up to the kitchen table and he does not. He's very careless with the relationship. He's flippant about it. She'll be back. Where's she going to go? Again, I don't know how long you guys have been married. I don't know what it is that you do. I don't know if do you work, do you have a job? Are you a housewife? Miss Cindy? Audrey, I appreciate you. Blessed for life. Over 30 years married, just started working after 18 years at home. Okay, so you were. Okay, okay, okay. Okay. So just started. Okay. Okay. When you went back to work, did that change how he showed up for you? Or has he always been like this? And that's why you chose to go back to work. So you have an out. Because it looked like you were stuck before. That's why I asked if you were a housewife. It looked like you didn't have much options before. Not at all. No, not at all. It's worse. Because things changed around the house. What you were giving to him, you're now giving into work, and he expects me to do everything. Exactly. Nothing's going to change even though you now have a full-time job. And because you don't cater to him the way that you used to. Good morning, Mom. The way that you don't show up in the home the way that you used to, now his life is disrupted, and he is too stubborn and too careless of the relationship to make any adaptations or adaptations or changes to the marriage. He's I don't think he's cheating on you. I don't think he's cheating. You asked if he's being faithful. I do think he's reliable and he's faithful in that way. By careless, do you mean cheating? I don't. No, I was just, same time. I don't think he's cheating. No, but I think he's careless about your feelings. That he could just, whatever you want to do. If you want to go, go. If you want to do this, fine. He's flippant about the relationship. But not that he's cheating. I don't think he's out in the streets. I don't think he's got somebody else. I don't think he's got the cojones to do that, or the urge, to be honest. I just don't see him on the table out doing anything like that. But you guys are overwhelmed, and there's a selfishness to this relationship that is the unbalance is palpable, right? The tension is palpable. I dare I say you guys are even roommates at best. So with all of this, will your marriage survive? Well, no one's going to pull the trigger on getting divorced. So he doesn't love and respect me. No. I would give you a no to that. Now, have love for you because you're his wife after 30 years? Sure, right? Does he care about you? I'm sure he cares about your well-being. Is he madly in love with you and wants to live? No, that energy's I've been gone probably for a little while. The respect, I would definitely guarantee, is not on the table, for sure. And I would say that has probably been seen for quite some time. The lack of respect, just the way he treats you, talks to you, shows up for you around the house while you were working, while you weren't working. So when you think of a partnership, what he is offering does not feel anything like a partnership. It feels like you're taking care of somebody because that's just the arrangement that has been made for this long. It does not feel like any type of home. That sucks. I'm sorry. I don't know what to do. I knew as soon as I read this question, I'm like, this is heavy as shit. The whole energy shifted. So it's heavy. I don't know where to go. There's different things I can say. I'm not going to say them. There's some things that you have to take under consideration, love bug. All right? There's just some things that you have to take under consideration on which direction you want to go. Find yourself. Make sure that you have a plan. Finding yourself is the most important thing. I wrote a whole book about finding yourself, and that's what I was saying. I'm not trying to like promote myself, but I wrote a whole book about how we find ourselves, how we set goals, how we get out of relationships, how we can appropriately plan on how to get out of a relationship. It's called phase planning, how we do it safely and appropriately so we don't just jump out of the frying pan into a fire. All that advice, literally, I have in here. 54 and Feel Alone. Friend, we have communities. We have our Discord. Please join our Discord. We have all types of community here. We're here every single day. We have our subscribers. We have community. You have friends. We talk to everybody. Please don't feel alone. That's why we come in here, okay? That's why I do what I do, so people don't feel alone, so we can give resources and help so we can get out of these situations. Why? Because I was in a situation like that. Hopeless. What the fuck am I supposed to do? Standing, spinning in circles, asking myself, how the fuck did I get into this situation? And now what the fuck am I supposed to do about it? That's why I'm here, to try to help people get out of this situation. So, to the best of my abilities, right? I'm a human. I'm a one-person, but we have a wonderful team, and I have a wonderful community of people. Guys, if you want to get into my Discord, we were doing this for subscribers. I know TikTok is being a little wonky. If you guys want to get into my Discord, please just give me an inbox. I'll send you out the link. We'll keep it open probably for the next 48 hours. So if you guys want to get into the Discord, please just inbox me. All right. And I will get it out today. But the book, it does go over how to appropriately plan to get out of situations, where to go as far as how to get girl groups. What do we do? Women that are, lots of information. All right. So that's a good place to start. All right. Palette cleanser. Miss Kirby, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. All right. This is for Miss, is it not a girl? Miss Not a Girl. Is it Shalandra? You guys know I can't read names. Is Shalandra a loyal person to me? Miss Not a Girl, is Shalandra, sorry, a loyal person to me? Are they loyal to me? No, I think they put on a face. I think they put on a mask. I don't think that they're as loyal to you as they claim to be. And I think that there is some deceit behind the smile. I think that there is an ulterior motive is what I'm trying to spit out. To what end, I'm not entirely sure, but I do think that there is an ulterior motive behind her. All right? All right. Miss Jen. I've been feeling my ex's energy lately. I was wondering if he's been considering coming forward, and if so, has he stopped drinking? I don't want him to. Intuitively, I feel an energetic pull, though, that he's considering coming forward. It's about that time. All right. I know a lot of times when you're in cyclical relationships, you can just feel it like, it's been about this time. Something's about to pop off. So, Miss Varela, I got you next, love bug. I appreciate you. I got this one, and then you are next. So, I get definitely that energetic pull and what that feels like, especially if you guys have those spidey senses, like I like to call them. I do think that he has stopped drinking. I think he's trying to get his shit together. Celebration, stability, releasing all limiting beliefs, recovery, development, progress. I do think that he is trying to get better. Is he going to be any more reliable even though he's better? I don't think so. Will he come back around knocking? Hey, can we be friends? I just kind of want to make amends. I do. But I would definitely keep up my guard around him. I don't think that he is healthy enough to have a conducive, functioning, productive relationship, but I do think he's trying to work on himself. So don't be his crutch in that. If he does come back, I think he might lean on you a little bit too much, and that's going to put you in a, kind of a precarious situation. I wouldn't do it. So hold space to be a friend. I do think that he is recovering. I do think he will reach back out, but make sure that he does not suck you back in. Make sure those walls are up, okay? He has a pull to you that is, and I keep saying that because you melt when he comes around, and I think that if he comes around enough, you'll give in. And I just don't think he's ready, and you're good. I don't want you to get hurt in the long run. It's going to take a little bit more time. All right. Is it Satali? Angel girl, I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Is it Satali, sweetheart? This one is for you. And you, again, with the names. I'm sorry. I appreciate you. What can I expect in my romantic life this year? Can I trust AC? Is AC serious about me? Does he really want to be with me? All right. All right. Yes, guys, please kiss the screen. Give me some taparoonies. I appreciate you. Thank you guys for being here with me this morning. Happy Wednesday. Guys, my list is open. Jump out of the live. Go to the link in the bio. That is how you get on the list. Other than that, give the screen a few taps. Milwaukee, good morning, good morning. Give the screen a few taparoos. I appreciate it. You guys know what the algorithm can do for your girl. All right. I think if you stay with AC, you're going to get burned out. I don't think that he shows up for you the way that you show up for him. So if you do choose to stay with him, it's going to burn you out. I think that it's not going to be the best. Lies, gossip, indecisiveness. I don't think that he's ready for the same type of relationship that you are ready for. So what can I expect romantically with this person? Can you trust him? I don't think he's ready to be in a committed relationship. Is he serious? Again, I don't think he's ready to be in a committed relationship. Does AC really want to be with me? I do think that I see a happy family, right? Does he really want to be with you? I don't think that the wanting to be with you is the question. It's is he going to be what you want him to be? Is he going to show up the way that you need him to show up? Sure, he wants to be with you, but you know, people can want their cake and want to eat it too type of energy. So I just don't know if the committedness is there. I just see still a little bit of indecisiveness, and he not ready to settle down. But yes, he wants to be with you, if that makes sense. What can I expect for the rest? Again, happy home. I do see strong building of foundations. I don't think that he's going anywhere, but just don't be surprised if it's not a full, it might start out as a situationship, I guess is the best way for me to spit this out. Don't be upset if it starts as a situationship. I do see building strong foundations and a happy home at the end, good news, harmony, decent things. So positivity throughout, fast-moving energy in the forward-moving direction, but a bit of, again, insecurity, moodiness, indecisiveness is around his energy. All right? Work on the friendship, build the foundation, go from there. If you want to wait for a little while, put all your eggs in the proverbial basket, go ahead. I don't ever say to do that, but if you feel that he's worth it, yeah. All right, will Daryl and I get back together? Will Daryl and I get back together? Will Daryl and I get back together? You guys can let go of the past. Get over all the BS that happened. Yes. He's a stubborn one, though. But you guys can get back together, yes. Annabelle, will me and Mike reconcile, and does he love me? Will we reconcile? And does he love me? Will we reconcile, and does he love me? I don't think this is the first. Is this the first time you guys have broken up? Christy, yes. No. You guys are you guys are gonna get back together. It's back and forth, back and forth. You guys cling to the past, and he comes back, forward movement. You guys are probably aren't the best for each other. Yeah, he's gonna come back. You guys need to work on your communication, the harmony within the relationship. I see it's an up-down roller coaster. In, out, up, down, up, down. Get it together. Act now. Figure it out. Because when you guys are together, it's confusing. When you guys are apart, it's confusing. Figure it out. You guys are toxic together. You guys are toxic when you guys are apart. So you guys have to figure out how to be good together. So do I see reconciliation? Yes. But I want it to be more positive than what you guys came out of. Miss K. Miss K, is being with JC in my best interest? Miss K, is being with JC in my best interest? I'm going to say yes. Let go of the past. Stay with him. He can be a little bit stubborn. However, I am going to say yes to staying with him for now. All right? Musa, is my future bright with Mo? No, what was it, with Nono? With Nono. Is my future bright with Nono? Musa, is my future bright with Nono? Depends on what bright looks like. I think there's, yes. I'm going to say yes to that. Yes. Yes. All right. This is for Leroy, sweetheart. Mook. Currently single, but will me and Kaylin get back together? Will me and Kaylin get back together? Will me and Kaylin get back together? You guys do have relationship problems, but as long as you guys let go of the past, reconciliation is on the table. Both of you guys have to stop being so damn stubborn. Talk to each other. Again, say it with me, everybody. Communication. Talk to each other. Be nice to each other. Fix your tone. Fix your words. Words have power. Yes, you guys will get back together. Be nice. Is it over for good between Mike and I? Alexandra, is it over for good between Mike and I? I'm going to say yes, it's over for good. There's a lot going on between the back end of this. I'm going to say yes to that, love. Karen, does my ex-D still love me? Do I have a future with him? Does my ex-D still love me, and do I have a future with him? Does my ex-D still love me, and do I have a future with him? Guys, good morning. Come on in. Tap the screen. Share the live for me, por favor. I'm going to say yes to that, Karen. I'm going to say yes. Will Christian and I make our marriage work again? Will Christian and I make our marriage work again? Will Christian and I make our marriage work again? Opportunities are there, yes, but deception is close. You guys have got to work on it. Take time to work on it, yes. Therapy sessions, therapy, whether you guys just like go on dates. That's what I meant by like sessions, like going, like you two just having like personal time, face-to-face time. But I do think that you guys can work things out, reconciliations on the table, and there's still love there. So yes. Miss Angeline, will I be able to continue working remotely until summer? Keep working from home until summer. Angeline. Yes. Yes to that. Yep. I don't think they're going to pull it before then. Miss Oracle, are me and my brother Kyle ever going to have a relationship? Are me and my brother ever going to have a relationship? That sucks. I love my brother. Me and my brother have a great relationship. I wouldn't. It would be... I should... Well, we have a good relationship. But like... Let me stop. My story's complicated. I won't even go there. Wow. Yes. Relationship problems to Steve. Whatever you guys went through in the past has got to be let go. Letting go of the past, but reconciliation, love returns. He's the stubborn one, not you. There are obstacles, but ultimately you guys have got to let go of the bullshit. Whatever happened has got to go. I do see him softening to you. I do. But he's a hard one. He's a bit of a brat. Then I think that that's the appropriate word. He's a big brat. Bree, should I venture into a new career path? Miss Bree, should I venture into a new career path? Guys, good morning. Good morning, good morning. Come on in, come on in. Yes, ma'am, make decisions. If what you're doing now is overloading you and you want to try something new, prosperity is on the table, success to your goals and achievement, I'm going to say yes, girl. Take action on that, friend. Yes, yes, and yes. Miss Liz, will Isaac and I reconcile? Liz, will Isaac and I reconcile? Miss Liz. Guys, thank you so much for joining the team. Thank you, thank you. Yes to reconciliation, success all the way through. Yes to that. Good morning, Miss Latoya. If I share my story, will it help heal others and be successful? Self-loving. If I share my story, will it help others and will it be successful? If I share my story, will it help? I don't only think it's going to help others, I think it's going to help yourself. What I need you to, with you sharing your story, I think it's going to give you another perspective, especially if you I don't know what the story is, but what I'm getting is if you relive this to share it, it's going to help heal yourself. So yes, all the way around. I think the hard work that you anticipate putting into this sharing of the story, whatever that looks like, movie, book, whatever work you're going to put into this, will pay off leaps and bounds, not only for you, but for the community and the people you choose to share it with. So yes to that question. Sweetheart, yes, I do have private readings available. I have same days, 30 minutes. I'm sorry, same days, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, and 45-minute private appointments. We meet on Google Meets. It's like this. You get a link. We show up. We chit-chat, pull cards, go from there. But yes, I do private readings. Do private readings, birth charts, and 12-month tarot spreads. Also, guys, if you have some questions that you want answered, I do 10 yes or no's via email as well. You guys send me your questions. I pull for you, say what card it is, yes or no, and then give a brief description, just like I do now. To skip the lot, all the listing for the privates are on the website. I don't say them out loud because we have scammers and I don't try to get people to scam for what my prices are. It makes people do a little extra work, but that's why I don't give those prices out loud. But my TikTok prices for my live reading, $7.77 to skip the line, $14.14 for a mini reading, and $33.33 for a 12-month spread during the live. But yes, everything else, all the other information, guys, is in the link in the bio. Who's not listening about the rules? What do we need to do? What am I missing? Guys, if Jackie, Plotting Purpose Creation, she's my moderator, if she asks nicely not to do something, or don't do it, we'll block you. Like, I can't do 100 things at once. I got to read and focus on the readings for you guys. Please be kind to my moderators. They are my voice. We talk every day. They are my coworkers and my friends. Don't fuck around, okay? Okay? Please. We've muted at least 7 people today. Unacceptable. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. What's the problem? No caps, no health questions, no pregnancy questions. It's kind of simple, like straightforward. Can I do a live reading? Yeah. What am I missing? If you guys want a live reading, a guaranteed reading. Okay. Here are the rules of my channel, guys. Welcome. Hello. I'm Zira Love, the Moon's Tarot. If you guys are in my live, it's free yes or no's. If you guys want a guaranteed reading, it's $7.77. My eyes fall on questions. I don't ignore anybody on purpose. If I'm in the middle of a reading, obviously I can't read your question. So guys, please, let's be fair. Let's be kind. I've been doing this now for 1.5 years. It's usually worked every morning. I don't know why we're having a problem this morning. All right. Love you guys. Play nice. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Does Peter find it difficult to tell me how much he loves me? Does Peter find it difficult to tell me how much he loves me? He does. He's indecisive with it. He has, yes, trouble awaits. He has a problem expressing himself, but stay focused around it. Make sure you listen to what he says, though, right? If he actions and words have to match, friend. Actions and words have got to match. Okay, guys, I do not have a Cash App. The only way that you can get onto my website, the only way that you guys can get a hold of me is through my website, themoonstarot.co. That's the only way you can get to me. I don't have a Cash App. I do not have a PayPal. I keep it that way to keep everybody safe, right? So if you guys order something through me through my website, I can then refund you if possible. There's policies and procedures to keep everybody on the up and up. All right. Some other readers might do it that way. I just simply don't. This is a business. I take this very seriously. Not that people that don't take Cash App don't take this seriously. I don't want to. I know a lot of fantastic, amazing readers that are fucking great. That's all they do because that's their way that they handle their business. So I don't. That came out. I did not want that to come out sideways. It's not my intentions. All right, guys. Will Chrissy and I reconcile soon? Will Chrissy and I reconcile soon? I'm going to say, cards are saying, yeah. Yes, acceptance to change. I think that you guys will come back around. Yes. Miss Dillon, my mom learning after some of our more recent conversations? Is my mom learning after some of our more recent conversations, trying to let her go? Dylan, I'm proud of you for putting in that work. It's not easy to help others, especially when they're that close. She's strong-willed, my friend. Your mom is a stubborn one, but she means well, kind and loving. Yes, yes, she is learning. She's listening, even though it may not seem like she is. She is. I'm gonna say yes to your question, lovey. Jen, should I give up on Chris and communicating after? Should I give up on Chris and communicating and ever be anything? Where you got, Jen, my love, you and Chris. I'm pulling again for you guys. Just so you guys know, if you do follow the Moon's Tarot on YouTube, I am reposting the lives. They are going up daily now. We're back. We have a backlog. They're going up. They're a little bit out of order. All right. But once I get them all up, I will put them in appropriate playlists. At this point, we're just trying to get them posted so you guys can go back. The dates are on the thumbnails. If you guys are looking for any lives that you've possibly asked questions in before we are doing the do. All right. Just want to keep everybody up to date. So now when I say go and check out the live, it's going to be there. We're growing. We're doing. We're trying. Okay. Chris and you guys communicating. Damn it. Jen, I pulled this twice now because I didn't want this card to be on the table. I pulled it twice and it's here. All right. You guys are, there's a crossroads at love. There's a crossroads. There's a crossroads. However, the indecisiveness around the relationship, there's still reconciliation here. So should you give up? I want to say yes, because I think that waiting for people is not good for business, right? We wait around. What happens if they change their mind? There is no guarantees on other people's energy like that. So waiting is a dangerous game, I feel. Time's the one thing we can't get back. Do I see you guys getting back together in reconciliation? Yes. My advice and my cards do not always say the same thing. So just hold space for that, okay, love? I don't want you to waste time. Miss Daisy, Miss Daisy, Miss Daisy. Will Ramon be upset when he finds out I blocked him? Will Ramon be upset when he finds out? Will Ramon be upset when he finds out? I don't know if you're going to want to hear this, but I don't really think so. He's going to be like, all right. I don't think he's going to be all that hurt about it. Or he's going to be vindictive and try to do something else. I don't think it's going to be you're not going to get the reaction you're looking for. Miss Zira, was I on DJ's mind yesterday? And that came out wrong too. Not maybe the reaction. Sorry, guys. Not the reaction you're looking for, but you know what I mean. I don't think you were looking for a reaction. That's not what I meant. But I don't think he's going to give you the hurt reaction. And I read somebody else's question and I lost it in my brain. I'm sorry. Whoever I just read for, please drop your question again because I've lost it. Whose question did I just read? Will I see Eddie soon? Will I see Eddie soon? Yes. I think you will see Eddie soon. Got it. Okay, guys. I got you. We got you, girl. We got you. Miss Anna. I removed. Okay. Megs, you're more than welcome. Miss Anna, is this you, my love? About you and Rob, Savage Mama? Got you, love bug. What is about you and Rob. You and Rob, situationship, married, relationship, where are you guys at? And please, if you don't mind, what are your zodiac signs? Is he a November Scorpio or an October Scorpio? Okay. Are you third party situationship, or is it just not a commitment? Are you guys with somebody else, or is it not a commitment? Yeah, thank you, Jax. Manny, I'm not this isn't for you, Manny, sweetheart. I see you answering, but it's you guys have the same answers, but it's not the same question. I got you, but not this one. No, we are exclusive. No, we are exclusive to each other. Okay, okay. No worries. I just didn't want you to get the wrong reading. That's all. You guys are exclusive to each other. Okay. Okay. So here's my question. If you guys are exclusive towards each other, you guys both like each other, then where's the situationship? There's just simply not a label on it? Okay. Okay. I think overall he has faith in you, but he doesn't have faith in the relationship. I think that he wants to be with you, but he's hesitant about getting into a relationship with somebody. You say you guys are getting to know each other. I do think that there is a little bit of a hesitancy to some things, but I do think that he does show up. But I think that there's a hesitancy about it. He is trying to... Did he date somebody in the past before with children? Has he mentioned that before? I just think that he's holding space on something from the past that's not quite he has not yet released something from the past to let him get to the future. And I think that that's what's giving him hesitation. Do I think that he's a good guy? Yes. Do I think that he's actually showing up in a good manner? Usually November Scorpios, I'm like, oh my God, girl, run. I don't think he has that energy. I don't think that he is a bad guy. I think that he's actually kind of hurt and is just not trying to get into another hurting type situation. I do see success on the end of this. I think that if you can turn around that kind of trepidation that he has, there's like a lack of faith in all of this, but he's giving it a shot because he likes you. So if you can just be there for him, work on that communication, work on those building blocks, help ease his mind from whatever those issues are from the past, and give him confidence that they won't be issues in the future, I think you have a good guy on your hands. But there's going to be some work to be done, hard work. But again, relationships, there's a different level of hard, right, in relationships. But they do all need work, and I think that that is a good place to start. Communication and getting him to be comfortable with you. All right? And I think that's basic. Duh, that is what the foundations of a relationship are. But I do think he is showing up for you, yes. Okay? Who has to work on communication, me or him? Oh, well, if he's a Scorpio, it's definitely him. Not even one or both of you guys working on it specifically. Just work on foundation. If this is what I would recommend. If he's the one that has a little bit of fear about children, your communication to him should be reassuring. That's the type of communication. So let me fix my mouth. It should be the communication that you give to him should be of a reassuring nature, that what your intentions for him are true and genuine and good. That's what I meant by that. All right. Miss Angela. Angie, will I pass my math quiz on Thursday? I have to get 100% on it. Girl, why we need 100%? I mean, not that you can't, but that always worries me. I'm a terrible test taker. Me, personally, I'm a terrible test taker. I can rattle shit off like this. Nursing school, say less. That's... Majored in nursing 1 semester. Majored in nursing 1 semester. Why? Because of math. Girl, you gotta study. Girl. Whatever the... Girl, please, the cards are right now are not great. I'm not gonna speak it into existence. I need you to study. When did you say it was? Thursday? We got some time. I do. I need you to put your phone on silent, on do not disturb, or whatever the fuck the kids are doing nowadays. Turn it off. Put it in the lockbox. I don't give a shit. Take some time. Get focused. Gain your confidence. Get it together. Okay? You need 100. Don't fuck around. And I dropped that F-bomb poignantly. Sorry if Penelope's little ears are in the room. Not sure where to study. Take practice quizzes. If you have a practice quiz at the back, or if you can get your hand on a practice quiz of any kind for that, and I'm sure within nursing school, I'm sure there's different kinds, practice quizzes, all right? That's the best way to do it. Not necessarily study, just work through your questions, work through your questions. Work through your, especially if it's math, work through your, good God. If you have
I've come to improve your skills.
Ooh, I didn't even realize I didn't have mine.
You are a gangster.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
What do you call it when a math has a... Oh my God. Oh, wow. I can see. I did 2 ATTs and I got 100. Girl. Perfect. I want you to do another one, okay? Please, just keep it up. You have Thursday. I want you to do a test today. Do a test today. Well, I don't know how long it takes, so I don't want you to take up all your time, but do a test today. Please, just for me, okay? We're getting nothing but hundreds. We're getting nothing but hundreds. Audio tape and practice quizzes. Listen to it on repeat. Ooh, Natalia with some good advice. Thank you. That's what I was trying to spit out. When you guys, like, okay, so a math problem. If I have algebra, it's a solution. Like, there's a solution to every problem. So you put this, I can't think of the word. I'll think of it. It's going to drive me nuts. It's going to drive me nuts. Manual Scorpio. Manny. Okay, that's you. Scorpio. Will the wife and I end up divorcing? Will the wife and I end up divorcing? Will the wife and I end up divorcing? I'm going to say yes to that. That's just with a pull. I'm going to say yes to that. Something is way deeper than just the surface level stuff, Manny. All right. Margie, sweetheart, this one is for you, Margie. Is John working on our relationship or want to be in his relationship? Or want to be in this relationship or in love with you? All right, so Miss Margie, we want to see where John is. Formula. Good God, that is the word I was looking for. Thank you, Jesus. A formula. Work on your formulas. My God, that is... Thank you. Thank you, my little math genius, you. All my hair's in the way. Formula. Work on your formulas. That's going to drive me nuts. It was going to drive me nuts. See, Jax shares the other half of my brain. Guys, be nice to Jackie. That is my moderator, please. What she says goes. She is my eyes and ears when I cannot see. Same for Mr. Love. If you guys see them asking anything politely or saying anything politely, they speak for me. Okay, please and thank you. All right, Miss Margie, sweetheart. I appreciate your patience on this one, lovey. John is, okay, so John isn't very reliable, but I do think that he's trying to, John, I want to say uses you as a crutch. I think that he uses you as a crutch. So does he want to be in your relationship? Yes. I do think he's trying to build a strong foundation with you, but that's more or less to manipulate. Two-faced friend, indecisive and not reliable. I don't think that he shows up for you the way you show up for him. And that is where I feel that while he might show up for you and be there for you, it is very much to his benefit and not to yours. So is he in love with you? I do think it's a bit more of a manipulating situation than, oh my God, he's here for you, girl. He's your man. Okay? Ali, sweetheart. Life of Spike or Ali. This is for you. Does the seller of the property we like accept our offer? Will they accept the offer of the property? Will they accept the offer? Will they accept the offer? Will they accept the offer? Initially, I'm going to say no. They might come back around, but there's going to be excuse me, there's going to be a postponement there. So I'm going to say no, not initially. It might take some time. So it's going to be like a 50-50. Right now I'm saying no, give it some time, a postponement to possibly saying yes in the future, I guess is what I'm saying. You might have to, point is you might have to come back and offer more. Especially if there's offers like that on the table. I don't think they're going to say yes initially. All right, Clarice. Hello, Clarice. What is the energy between Noah and I? Is he my forever person? We are taking things slow. We aren't exclusive, but I'm hoping things are developing into a long-lasting and fulfilling relationship. All right, Miss Clarice, sweetheart, this one is for you. Clarice, how long have you guys been dating? Or seeing each other? So after 5 months of dating somebody, you guys are still choosing not to be exclusive, or is he choosing not to be exclusive? Matthew, yes to your question. He's choosing, he says he's not ready due to past hurt. Okay. Ready due to past hurt. Okay. I need you to listen to him. So, what is the energy between Noah and I? And it's exactly where he wants it to be. You're welcome. That one was an easy one. I could feel it. She likes you. Rebecca's into you. But you got a lot of work to do. So, I'm going to leave it at that. Clarice. If he's saying that he isn't, if he's not ready, just trust and believe him when he says that. So he's not going to be ready until he lets go of the past. I do see him letting go of the past. Yes. What is his energy towards you? He likes you. He shows up for you. You're security to him. You're stable for him. You've been around this long without him. He's given you no commitment and you've stayed around this long. He likes the stability that you provide him. But it's unfair of what's happening, right? He's not ready, but you are there. So I don't want it to be taking an advantage. I feel that there's a bit of advantage taking right now. Yes, he's honest with you. Yes, you know where he stands. But don't be naive in the fact that after 5 months, if you're with somebody and you don't know if you want to continue to be with that one person, that might not be your person. Now, it does take longer to get to know somebody, but within the 5 months of being any type of adult in a healthy relationship, you should know if you want to commit yourself to that person or not. And if you choose that you want to be in a committed relationship and he doesn't, girl, then this isn't the person for you. If you need to be in a committed relationship and this doesn't feel right, then this isn't your person, because he is not ready and he's not going to be ready for some time. Does that make sense for you? My little Clarice, my Clarice darling, does that make sense? I just see postponements, time wasting. Is he your forever person? No. No. Good guy. Yes, ma'am, I'm just hoping I'm not wasting my time. And I am letting you know that more than likely you are. So just don't waste too much more time. Give it some space. Give it some time. Give it a little more, right? Give it 30 days. 60 days. If X, Y, and Z does not happen in 60 days, then I'm going to have to choose to walk away to protect myself, because time is the one thing in my life that I cannot get back. That's it. That's no disrespect. That's no hurtful things. That's not shitting on a relationship or poo-pooing a relationship, right? It's just carving out space for yourself. That's it. That's all. So when you're ready, when things are settled, you know, and you put an appropriate time frame that you think that you can show up for, and ask, you know, yourself some questions about where you'd like to see the relationship progress. And if it doesn't happen by that time, then choose you over the relationship. Is it Miss Janaya? Does Joel think about me? Will we speak soon? And does he love me? Janaya, does Joel think about me? Will we speak soon? And does he love me? Cards are asking you, girl, to see people for exactly who they are. All right. Does Joel think about you? Probably not. Will you guys speak soon? If you guys aren't speaking now, you're probably not in his mind. If you were on his mind, he'd be reaching out to you. And does he love you? I do think at one point he had love for you, and he doesn't, of course, wish anything bad on you. But the crossroads of love and conflict have been there for a while. Hard to love, confusion, in a rut. He's somebody stubborn. I'm not too sure if that's you or him within the relationship. But it's just saying to act, it's asking you to stay focused. If you guys aren't currently together, it's probably for a reason. Stay focused on yourself. Make sure that you love yourself. Make sure that everything is growing. It's the Lunar New Year, girl. Rebirth, happiness, all the good things. Renewal is what I should say. Planning, all that stuff. I want you to hold space for yourself. Don't worry so much about Joel. I think if and when he wants to reach out, he will. But again, don't waste time with what he's up to. Okay? See people for who they are. If they're not reaching out, it's for a reason. Miss Edna, good morning, sweetheart. Will I start my new work project in OxyChem March or April? Edna, are you not in Dallas anymore? Anna, I'm not sure how we subscribe just yet, Lovebug. I don't think TikTok is back on that yet. That's why I'm not going to do subscriber day, because we can't give it to everybody. But for the next couple days, I'm gonna, if you guys want access to the Discord, which is what subscribers would get, please just give me a DM. I'll give you guys access to the Discord. It'll be open for the next like 48 hours. All right. You can't yet. Someone's saying, yeah, there's not allowing anybody to do it. So, yeah, just hang tight, love. We'll figure it out. But if you guys are subscribers and you do not have access to the Discord, or if you guys are new here and would like access to the Discord, please inbox me and we will get those links out today. All right? Miss Edna, will I start my new project March or April? March or April, March or April. March. It's going to be March. It'll be March. I'm in Freeport, Texas. Wasn't in Dallas. Ah, I knew Texas. Oh, you came through desktop. Ah, okay. But don't subscribe just yet. Let me stop. If you want to subscribe, please. I would love the support. It looks great on my numbers, all of the things, right? But in all fairness, as a subscriber at the moment, I can't give you what is promised, because it's not fair for everybody. So please don't subscribe until we get it all figured out. I don't want it to be a thing. Because some people did it like for 6 months in advance, and now they can't get back. Somebody deleted their app, so now it's just wonky. So I want TikTok to get sorted out first before that. But with that said, you're so sweet being transparent. No, really, you can resubscribe on desktop, but they have to be live at the same time. Okay, yeah. Please, guys, if you have, don't bother at the moment. It's not. Until we know this is staying 100%, then we'll blast it out. Please subscribe. It helps the ratings, all the good things. And we'll get back to subscriber days. But until then, we're just going to keep it going as normal. All right, Miss Carolyn, sweetheart, this one is for you. Okay. Okay. Carolyn, I'm going to read it out loud so everybody knows what we're pulling. Well, you didn't ask me not to, but for whatever reason I needed to. My nose itches. I'm so sorry. I don't know why I just did that like that. Excuse me. All right. It's a serious question. I had a weird dream. This is what the question is. This is random, but a serious question. Yesterday I had a weird dream, but it was not just one time. I was getting multiple times, and it felt real. It was the same dream till I could not take it anymore. I started crying. Did my soul travel to a different dimension, or is it a warning from my family members? So this is the question that we're going to pull on, guys. What happened in the dreams? What happened in the dreams? What happened in the dreams? It was your ancestors talking to you. It was a family member trying to tell you something. You've been procrastinating on something. Something's very much overwhelming you. I do think it's something coming from your family. I don't think it was a different dimension. I think you've got to focus on something that you haven't been focusing on. So you've been putting your head in the sand, like for something like, postponing something. A lot of procrastination, a lot of postponement on the table. Somebody's trying to warn you to focus, get it together, act now, pay attention. Don't get sidetracked, get your balance, to focus. Put up those boundaries, pay attention, pay attention, pay attention, pay attention, pay attention, pay attention. Do you have a grandmother that passed? A female? Like a female aunt, grandma, that was like very... Listen. Like a listen, Linda? Miss Carolyn? Somebody older that would have passed. That's loud. Yes, but it was a really long time ago. It doesn't matter. As long as it's an ancestor. Someone's yelling. Listen, focus, focus. Pay attention, pay attention, pay attention. Pay attention. Open up, pay attention. It's very loud. She's very loud. It's a woman, and she's telling you to pay attention. But yes, I'm going to say that it's somebody from your past. And I'm venture to say that it's an ancestor and a female. And she's very loud, and she's very adamant that you pay attention. All right. Orlando, sweetheart, this one is for you. Orlando, this one is for you. What is my ex-girlfriend Victoria's energy towards me? What is my ex-Victoria's energy towards me? Orlando, sweetheart, this reading is for you. Where is Your ex. She wants to try again, but she's holding back because she feels like she'll be a fool if she tries again. Did you and her break up again? Again, have you guys broken up before? Orlando? Thanks, Jax. All right. Is she stubborn? I think that she doesn't want to look like an ass. She doesn't want egg on her face if she goes back around and gets back and you guys end up back together and some shit happens again. She's worried that she's going to look silly if she gives you another chance. If you want her back, you got to go get her back sooner rather than later. You said extremely stubborn and has an ego. That part. She doesn't want egg on her face. She doesn't want to look bad in front of anybody. So if she takes you back, that's going to be the problem, girl. What happened? Did you do something? Did you do something to the relationship? Did you cheat? Step out? Did she catch you doing something and something happened? She's the one that ended things. Okay. If that's the case, then well, it's saying to accept the change and she's going to block you because she's different. She's difficult. She's difficult. Has since gone to therapy and okay. She's the difficult one. Like, why would you want that? You got depressed. Oh, since you've been gone, since you've left. Okay. But she's hard to love. Why would you want to put yourself back in that situation? I high key, low key say that she's not the abusive one, but she's ugly on the inside. Why would you want that back? She's nasty. I don't think she talks very nice to you. I think she gives in different ways, but she's not a good person. She gives for show. Oh, look how good I am. Look how good I am. But behind closed doors, she's not very kind. What are we doing? What's her intention towards you? She's going to keep you around, I think. But again, I don't think that her intentions are... You make her feel good when she keeps you around. Realistically, I don't want her back. My intuition says she's playing games and is trying to come back. That part. She's going to keep you around because she likes to play. She's playing with you. There are no new beginnings, but you satisfy her because it's like dance, monkey dance type of energy. And I'm not saying it like that, but like, you know, you bring her amusement, but not in a positive way. When she's bored or whatever, she calls you. And I think that that's what she holds space for you for. Yeah, energy vampire. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. Yes. I wouldn't, especially if you had to go do all that, I wouldn't. Friend, I would stay away from her. I've been in no contact for 6 months and lately her energy is coming around me. Well, keep it the fuck off because that is not a good energy to have. She's like I said, that's ugly on the inside energy. I wouldn't want that around me. And do some cleansing work if you have to, because the fact that you can still feel her pull is concerning for you. The fact that she's got her claws into you like that, not cool. Not cool. So do what you need to do to make sure that her energy can't contact you anymore, because that's a big deal. All right? Like for real. Like do a cleansing, give a cleansing bath or do something like that so you can't feel her anymore. I asked because I keep myself on my toes. Good. You should. I appreciate that in you. I like when people can kind of identify what they're feeling. That's fantastic. Actually. You keep keeping yourself on your toes, sir. That's great. All right. My intuition has never led me wrong. Sir, the fact that you listen to your intuition is amazing. Snowball, I appreciate you. Most people don't. Most people don't listen to their own intuition. That's amazing. You, again, keep on keeping on. Miss Natalie, is subby happy that I've walked away? Miss Natalie, is subby happy that I walked away? Miss Natalie, are they happy that I've walked away? I'm going to say, now I don't know if happy is the right word, but content about it, not worried about it, indifferent. Yes, indifferent is better than happy. I think that that's the word. Savannah, after yesterday's conversation with Q, is his perspective more positive? After yesterday's conversation, is his perspective more positive? He's a stubborn ass, but yes. He may not show it right away. He might not show it right away, and that's why you're questioning it, because it's like, well, did it work or not? Like, where are you at with this conversation? Because he's a little stoic about it, but I do think that it has led to positive change, yes. Cards are in my lap. Sorry. I try not to move when they go down so I don't drop any. All right. Miss Sierra, was I on DJ's mind yesterday? Miss Sierra, was I on DJ's mind yesterday? Miss Sierra, was I on DJ's mind yesterday? I'm going to say a no to that, love bug. I'm going to say no. Alex, R and I over for good. R and I over for good. Alex, sweetheart, this is for you. R and R over for good. For good, for good. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Jessica, should I reach out to Emmanuel or let him make the first move? Cammie, thank you so much for joining the team. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. Jessica, should I reach out to Emmanuel or let him make the first move? Let him make the first move. If you do, let him make the first move. 100%. Let him do it. Because let him do it. Miss Priscilla, will Nick want to hang out this weekend? He has been distant. Miss Priscilla, where is Nick's energy? Will he want to hang out this weekend? Miss Priscilla, is Nick going to want to hang out? I'm going to say yes to that. I say yes to he's coming. Yes to he's coming. It says help is coming your way. I'm going to say yes. Yes and yes. Chad, should I work things out with Renee? Chad, should I work things out with Renee? Should I work things out with Renee? Should I work things out with Renee? I see harmony could be there if you guys work things out, and if you guys let go of the past, it could be a positive reconciliation. Yes. All right. I see somebody paid for a mini. It has not come through just yet, my love. Sonia. Sonia. Does my ex Lizelle want me to come back? Does my ex want me to come back? Does my ex want me to come back? I'm going to say no for right now. Crossroads in love is still there. I don't think, if they want, with this particular energy, if they wanted you to come back, I think they would have reached out to you. Give it a little bit more time to heal. I'm not sure that they're ready. Kiss me, Jojo. Will me and my husband reconcile? Will me and my husband reconcile, Miss Jojo? Will me and my husband reconcile? No, total confusion, frenemies, clinging to the past, jealousy. There's way too much anger there yet. You guys have not done enough work to heal, to reconcile. There's still way too much tension in that relationship. Miss Andrea, will Tez go to jail on Tuesday? Miss Andrea, will Tez go to jail on Tuesday? I'm going to probably... I'm going to say a strong possibility to that, yes. I'm going to say yes to that. Anna, will Jake and I start spending more time together? Work, kids have us extremely busy. Miss Anna, will Jake and I spend more time together? Yeah, you guys are building a strong foundation. You guys will find the time to make for each other, yes. He's reliable. Success to your question. I'm going to say yes to all of that. He's going to... Trying is the best thing that you guys can do in the relationship, and then it's exactly what you guys are doing. All right? Mr. Milwaukee, has Mary been thinking of me? Keep getting crossroads and conflict and love. I'm going to say yes, but it's not necessarily always the the best of thinking about, right? And so I'm gonna say yes, you've been on her mind, but just with what intentions behind it. You know what I mean? Call her, ask. Are we afraid to? Well, we'll talk. We're afraid to ask about Mary. Why haven't we talked to Marie? Sorry. Makeup lover. Does Nana know that we're all? Does Nana know? We were all there last night. Okay. Does Nana know that we were all there last night? Does she know we were all there last night? Yeah. Yes. Guys, I'm going to be closing the list. 5 minutes. Actually, I'm going to close the list now. I'm going to close the list ahora. And then we're just going to do rapid fire yes or no's, you guys. If you guys like what you see and you want a private reading, I offer private readings, you guys, 15 minutes, half an hour, 45 minutes. I also offer same day readings if you would like to do that. I have a 10 question yes or no email option available as well. And then I do custom birth charts. You guys get about 20 pages of a customized birth chart. And I also do a 20-page birth chart with a full spread 12-month tarot reading. That is available as well in the link in the bio. So those are the services that I offer. All right. All right. We got one mini that came through. Let me get this one done, you guys. It finally popped up, Love Bug, and then we will do our rapid fires. All right, Love Bug, Jax, we'll talk later today. I'm excited. Happy Luna New Year. Love you, girl. I appreciate you. Thank you. Since we broke up with me, I don't reach out hardly at all. Milwaukee, I see. All right. This one is for Miss Camille, sweetheart. Will Dan come back to our marriage and make things right? Does he feel bad for leaving? Will Dan come back, make things right? Does he feel bad for leaving? Will Dan come back, make things right? Does he feel bad for leaving? Will Dan come back? Shanja, you paid 15 minutes ago. Okay, love. All right, Love Bug, let me get through this reading and then I'll go back. Everybody that's paid, I've read for them. I don't have any readings and I might have skipped you. It's happened before. I've just clicked yes. So let me go back through and make sure. EB, if you just paid, it's before I close. You will pop up on my list in just a moment. All right, Lovey? And if you paid 15 minutes ago, I've been caught up with my readings, Lovey. So we'll figure it out. Don't you worry. I got you. Does he feel bad for leaving? Will he come back and make the marriage right? How long have you guys been apart? Camille, how long have you guys been separated? And have you began talking again? Are you guys, he left 6 months ago. Okay, are you guys on communication terms? Are you guys talking to each other? And we don't talk. Okay. Okay. I don't think Dan is going to come back. I think the only reason that he's going to come back is when you force him to. If you choose to legally get divorced, he's going to have to show up to some form or fashion. Does he feel bad? That's the thing that is kind of crappy because I don't think he does. Carelessness, selfishness, kind of always been planning, leaving home, not looking to come back, planning escape, discovery, moving on. I think that this is kind of always, I think before he left, it had almost been something that had been planned. Now, since he's gone, I don't think he ever necessarily anticipated coming back, even if he may have said as much. I think it's time for you to start building a strong foundation with you and your family without him, and letting go of unfortunately, of this. Because after 6 months, like, let's really talk about it. If my husband left 6 months ago and had no communication with me, why would I? What is there left to salvage? You left the home. What more could there be that you could do to hurt me if you just walk away and leave and then choose not to talk to me? What more could we do to salvage? What is there to salvage? I don't trust you. I don't believe in you. I don't have faith in you. You don't support me. You don't love me. You don't care about me. You don't communicate with me. You don't make sure I'm okay. You don't make sure the kids are okay. You clearly don't pay anything, or unless you get a check deposited monthly. That still could be a thing. So will he come back, or why would you want him to? But I don't think he's going to either way. So with that, does he feel bad for leaving? And again, I don't think he does. I think this has been something that he's just, I had to do what I had to do. One of those. I'm sorry, love bug. I know that was not, I'm sure, what you wanted to hear. However, I do think that is where his energy is. All right. All right, love bug. Who had said that they had asked a question about 15 minutes ago? Girlfriend, give me your name, please. Paradise, I see you've been asking, girl. Give me just a sec. We got a lot of people in here. I paid $4.44 with Apple. Chandra. Okay. Girl, my fault. It says, what is Nathan's energy towards me? And I know damn well that I did not read this one. I do not know why it says fulfilled. My bad. I got you. My fault. See? Easy peasy, 1, 2, 3. Now I know you've been waiting for a minute, so my fault. But it did the same thing to me yesterday. Actually. It showed that I had one question read and one question didn't. My bad. I got you, love bug. Nathan's energy towards me, and is he moving on? All right. Ishi said she paid 2. Got it. I'll look. I'm telling you, yesterday this did the same thing. I was going through all my questions and it marked down as them being fulfilled, even though they weren't. It happened twice yesterday. So if you guys have paid, I remember the questions that I read. Sometimes I don't always remember the answers, but I know damn well I didn't read this question. So, sweetheart, I apologize. I got you. Nathan's energy towards me. Okay, you and Nathan, were you guys in a relationship, situationship, and if so, how long? Please. Six months. Okay. How long ago did he change? He switched up on you, but when? Somewhat recently? Like within the 6 months, when did you feel a shift? A month, maybe 2 ago? Two weeks ago, he said he got scared and I ended things. Yeah. Okay. I said about 2 months. It was 2 weeks. I had my twos right. There was a bit of manipulation there, a bit of two-facedness. I do think that it was getting too serious for his liking. I think that he was probably putting on a bit more of a show, that you were into him more than he was into you. So if he says that he got scared, and you ended things, I'm proud of you for that, because I don't think most people would. They'd want to hang on and say, but I got this. Don't be scared. I'll prove to you. The one thing that I will say is I trust him when he says he got scared. I do not think he's ready for a committed, true, big boy relationship, regardless of what he pretended or acted like before. He could have promised you the world, but when it came to him showing up, he wasn't able to. He did not ride that horse in it like, oh, I'll help to save you. No. Unreliable, withdrawn, lazy. I don't want to deal with this shit right now. I don't want to touch it. It's too real for me. It's too much too soon. I think the best thing you could have done is moved on. Now, Is he going to come back around and are you guys going to have conversation? I do feel so. Yes. I think that he will realize kind of that he messed up a bit. He will try to manipulate to get back around. He'll try to maybe say some things that might be different to what he, like on the contrary, but like, look, you told me one thing and now you're telling me something else. Which one is it? So if he comes back that way, he might try to manipulate that situation. But his energy isn't negative. But trust when he says that he does not want a full-blown relationship. He did like you. He's into you. He sees you. He was there for it, but not as much as you were. And so he had to pull himself away a little bit to make sure probably he didn't hurt you or get screwed up himself. Okay? But I don't think it's a negative energy. I don't think it's a shitty energy. All right, guys, somebody else said that they had paid. What was the other question? And I apologize. I do not know what's going on with my system over here. Who else said that they gave? Sweetheart, you're more than welcome. I hope that resonated with you. And again, thank you for your patience. Lovebugs, who else said that they are on the list? EB said. All right, EB, sweetheart, are you in here? And EB, what is your... EB's closet. Paradise, I appreciate you, sweetheart. EB's closet. Sweetheart, are you still in here? All I can see is emails. So if you're still in here, at least give me like what your email looks like. Oh, you paid for $25.25. Oh, girl. Sweetheart, that's a private reading. You booked up an appointment for that. We got an appointment. I got you on my list. We meet up for an appointment. That's a whole other situation. That's a 15-minute private reading. We do that at the time you selected. That's not live. We're good to go. Yes, yes, yes. I got you on my list, but that for whatever time that you have. Miss Barbara, my Barbara's in the room. I like when I see you. I tried to pay for one question, but I didn't see it. Oh, okay. 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 All right. Well, since we're here, we're going to do a little real time. Do you want to do a reading now? Or do you want to do it with the time that you selected? Because I can do either. And I'll just take you off my calendar. It won't be a full 15 minutes worth. Just so you know, I don't have that kind of time right now. But we can give you a decent deep read. All right. Guys, I'm going to do Miss Ebb's closet for the last reading. I'm going to give her an in-depth read. We'll pull and ask some questions on this one. And then I'm going to go. All right. So this is my last question, guys. Please, no more questions. EB, this is your time. We're going to kind of just pivot a little bit. All right, you guys? All right. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, let me jump in here and see what we got. Sherry, my girl. All right, will M contact me? All right, couple questions. You and M, will M contact you? When was the last time you and M talked? Who is M to you, my darling? Who is he to you? Freaking work. And situationship, relationship. Who is M to you? And where are you guys at? Hi, darling. Perfect. Okay. And how long had you guys been dating, Lovey? You called it off a month ago. You guys were dating. And how long had you been dating? Let me see. Hang on. I'm going to see if I can... Can I invite you? I'm going to see if I can invite you up as a guest. All right, girlfriend. All right, girlfriend. I just did an invite. Come on up. This will be easier.
About those texts right up. The
Yes.
last
Hello, hello.
one, and they had sent it back telling me it needed to be more detailed. So
Can you hear me?
I was gonna say that they want a lot of
I can.
details
Mm-hmm.
in this.
You're just hearing my
text.
background. Sorry, I turned it down.
Okay. No, I was like, Girl, hold on a minute. I thought you were all at work. I'm like, I'm not about to talk right
I'm
now.
at home.
Are you
I'm in a meeting for work, but talking about anything.
okay? Girl. All right, all right, all right. Okay. So how long were you guys dating?
We started dating for well, this is interesting. He had been interested in me for like 2 years, so he kept inquiring, kept inquiring. And
Okay.
then finally when we connected was like in June, but I didn't reach out until like July because he kept inquiring, stating that
Yep.
I hadn't reached out. So I
Okay.
reached out, but I was just filling things out just to see really where he was because he is a coach for one of the professional leagues. So I didn't want to fall into that group of a roster. So I was really trying to figure out like what was it about me.
True
So
intentions.
he was consistent and persistent, kept asking me to fly out, spend time. Could he come to visit me where I live, things of that nature. But I still was just filling out the situation until about October because
Okay.
by that time I had cut off anything else that I had going on. So I wasn't really dating.
So
I
you were
was
exclusive to him. You were putting all your eggs in his proverbial
right. So
basket.
he
Okay.
was priority at the time because
Perfect.
I had
Okay.
cut everything else off. And so we really made it official in October when I started flying out.
Okay. So you did start a true relationship with him in
Yeah.
October.
Of
Okay.
which he was the one asking for more and more and more.
Okay.
And then
Okay.
so we like the second visit, like I just felt like the energy was off and he didn't make the time that he should have. Like I have some
Okay.
health issues. So if I'm flying late to accommodate you, I
Expect accommodation in return.
exactly. So I told him a week in advance, these are the things that you have to have for my health conditions. Like I have to stay hydrated. I can't drink different types of water. It's a specific water that I have to have. Things of that nature. So I fly in and he didn't have the items. And I'm just like, I told you a week in advance. And he's telling me
Yeah.
about his work schedule, whatever, whatever.
Okay.
So then was trying to order the items, still didn't get them in. And it's like just I'm there, but he has to work, and then like that day he had to work 3 hours over, didn't call and text. That pissed me off. So I'm
Okay.
like, you could
Yeah.
have at least text. And then
Absolutely.
I flew back home the next day. I went home early because I was upset, and then he did feel that the energy was off, so he was calling and trying to text. I really didn't want to talk. Um, and so that Sunday I didn't end up watching a game, and he was upset about that. And so I said
Okay.
I had other plans. I had other things to do. I'm not about to just sit and watch your games every Sunday. Like that's not
Did you watch football prior to meeting
no,
him?
no,
Okay. Okay.
not at
All right.
all. And so
Okay.
he was upset about that. And so he made a comment about I need to next time if I'm at a private brunch or whatever, wherever I was at, to make sure they turn on the TV so I could watch because my man was playing. So I was like, oh, well, since we have titles now, let me tell you where my man messed up at. You're not accommodating me, not properly planning for a date, not cleaning up your mess before I'm exiting the airport where I won't be exposed to things that makes me uncomfortable. But you can take the time to plan for other people that were flying in that weekend to watch the game, as far as making sure the hotel accommodations, things of that nature was
Got you.
complete. But why couldn't you properly make sure that I was
You weren't
taken
priority compared to some of the other
exactly?
people that were flying in. Okay.
Exactly. So I was
Okay.
upset about that. So I told him how I felt. And he has a more avoidant, dismissive attachment
Okay.
where he shuts down.
What's the
Um,
zodiac sign?
oh, he's a Scorpio. Our birthdays are on the
Oh,
same day. Yeah,
is
exactly.
he okay? Okay. 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 Is he a November Scorpio?
Yes,
Okay.
we both are.
And what's the date?
November 6th.
Okay. All
And
right. Keep
so,
going.
yeah, I'm just telling him about himself. So he shut down. So the energy really shifted then. So we didn't really talk at all for a couple weeks. I did reach out because I'm like, okay, usually I'm stubborn too. But I'm like, I'm gonna be an
You're
adult.
Scorpios. You can go months and months and months and not talk.
Exactly.
That's why I asked about his. So as soon as you
Right.
said avoidant, I said, "What is he?" Because
Exactly.
that's not healthy. Okay. All
And
right.
so then I reached out, you know, and we talked. And so I asked him, I said, do you think we should just call it quits with the memories that we have, continue to move forward, but set healthy boundaries, or just be cool and cordial? And so he was like, I would like to continue with healthy boundaries. So that was me asking him what he wanted to do.
You gave him
So
an out, basically.
exactly.
Yes,
So
you did.
then things still was going, but the communication, we weren't really talking. Okay, I know your schedule is pressing, but you could at least text good morning or good night.
Yeah. Yes.
I'm
But
busy
that should be
too.
standard with a relationship.
Exactly. And I'm busy
Yeah.
too. But I'm not about to keep putting effort in, effort in, effort in. So then my father passed in November, which was real humbling. And one night I just
I'm
sat up
sorry
and
for
I
your
was
loss,
just
love.
like, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, really, what are you doing? This doesn't even make sense. All of these things that you have going on around you, you need to cut them off if they're not beneficial. You're
Yeah.
hurting as bad as you could possibly hurt because me and my father were really close. So nothing else is going to hurt you worse at this point.
No.
So I just told him, I was like, you know, I'm not the woman for you. You know, when I entered this, you knew what my reservations were, you knew what my standards, morals, and values were. And I'm not about to play this game. I have to be a priority on and off season. I said, but at this point, it's nothing that you can give me on or off season. If you're saying you have a communication deficit and that didn't appear in the beginning, but now all of a sudden you have a communication deficit when we
But the
have
fact that he can identify that he has it and chooses not to work on it is something even more telling about the
exactly.
relationship.
And so
So,
I gave you 2 months to figure it out. I went back and forth for 2 months and I'm just not doing it. I'm too grown. I said, and you're not about to play with my feelings on top of a good woman that you are missing out on. Um, and so I'm just not about to play the games anymore. You know, it's nothing that you can give me, and I can't pour into you like that because I'm grieving right now and I'm too fragile and I'm going to require more. And you're not giving that. And I'm not about to weather the storm for football season and then off season, where are you going to be?
how old are you guys?
I am 44. He just turned 41. So that was another issue because usually I date up, not down. And I just don't, I think he's more used to dealing with
Young-minded women,
yeah, and women that
little
don't have
girls.
a voice for themselves. So I
So
think I was a bit too much.
this, yes and no. So he's whenever somebody does, if he gets in a relationship with somebody, they're so eager to please him that he does not get pushback. And that second time when you gave him pushback, it threw him away. It threw him off a little bit. But the problem is that the first time that you came out, he thought he had it. So he didn't have to step up any further. That is a Scorpio's through and through. Well, I got you one time. It's good. Let's just, when we can get alone, then you can get the one-on-one time on me, and then I can make you feel like you're the only person in the room. But getting that
Hmm.
alone time with somebody like him is very difficult. His
Hmm.
success is pushing him. His success is making him self-centered. You have to float around his orbit. He does not float around yours.
Exactly.
And that's just the nature of the business. That's the nature of the profession, and that's the nature of the man, especially a Scorpio man, regardless of whatever fucking job it's. Girl, whatever
Hmm.
job it is, that is a Scorpio's man. You will revolve around my orbit. That's most Scorpios. We're the female. I'm a Scorpio. Female Scorpios are very similar. It's kind of all. It's the us show, and when
Exactly.
you have two Scorpios in the same relationship, you guys can't both be in the us show, and that's the problem. And
Hmm.
usually, if a Scorpio man finds it very hard to shine a light on his Scorpio female in tandem with himself. So just off the bat, distance, career choice, and other things, I as exciting as it could be, what you need out of a real relationship is something that he is not going to be able to simply give you. It is going
Hmm.
to have to be a sacrifice on your end to meet him where he's at, and that's
Yeah.
just the nature of his business.
Hmm.
If you don't find him worth that weight or worth that effort, which as a November Scorpio male with very little commitment to you, I wouldn't find it worth the effort. I would simply say thank you for your time. Let's remain friends and have a nice day.
Yeah.
Because I do not think that he's going to ever be able to give you what you're looking for, at least not for a while.
Yeah.
Is he fairly new in this position of his?
Yes. Yep.
Okay, so it's going to be all hands on deck for business, 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 and it will not be any accommodations otherwise. Because I see his I feel it's a newfound success. It's a newfound era of, oh my God, look at me, and he's got to ride that wave for a little while before he's brought down a notch or two, and realizes that he might want to slow down just a bit. I don't think he's out in the streets. I don't think he's doing the most with um, his energy. I do think he's smarter than that, but I also think that he is very much focused on business, and that is
I
will
agree
always
with
take
that.
priority.
Yeah, I agree with that. And my thing was in the beginning, I'm not going to be a second priority. If
That
I
part,
am taking time to make time because I'm very busy as well. And so
yeah,
and I told him, you knew that football season was coming when you wanted to date me, when
yep.
you kept asking me to come, when you kept asking for more and more, you knew what your schedule was going to
This
entail.
was the
And I don't
difference.
have an issue.
As a Scorpio man, he assumed that you were going to jump on that bandwagon sooner than you did. The relationship would have been more established. That's why he kept trying, kept trying, kept trying, kept trying. And because of that delay, he thought he had you date number one, and
Hmm.
he didn't. And because of that, he said, "Oh, okay, right. Football season's about to start. Let's just do what we do." Um, that's where the miscommunication came up. I don't think that he necessarily um, lied you know what I'm saying? I don't think he did anything in malice, I guess is my
Hmm.
point. A lot of Scorpios can move in the shadows. They can be very like manipulative about the way that they move. I don't think that he did anything in malice. I just don't think I think he bit off more than he could chew. I think
He
he
did.
wanted everything at the same time,
With
and
me, yeah, he did.
he could not
And when I cut it
step
off,
up.
yeah, when I cut it off, he was like, oh, he was like, this is a lot. He was like, I'm sorry, I apologize. And he also said, I'm not this bad person that it seems, and I hate that you feel this way about me. And I'm like, what does that even mean?
And but truly, I don't think he is the bad person. I do not think that he is a jerk. Like I said, most November Scorpios are like, oh girl, run. I don't feel a horrible energy from him. I just think that he is too busy, that his priorities are too intense right now for him to give the proper. If you lived next door to him, you'd be fine, right? If you lived in the same neighborhood, if you again were in the same city, I think it might be a little bit different as far as the priority or the accommodations, like you were saying, are concerned. But because of the distance and the job, I just don't think right now is the best time for him to give it to anybody. But it's just a twofold situation. But I don't think he's a bad guy. The reliable friend, reliable partner, friend keeps coming up on the table. It's just not your time yet.
Hmm.
Yeah. So
And that's the thing. I want to shift my energy and stop thinking about it and stop thinking about him. Because I have been upset because I'm like, I should have stuck with where I was at in the beginning, just keeping my distance. And,
yeah,
and I
yeah.
told him, I said, I was okay with phone calls and text messages. You're the one who kept
Who
asking for
pushed for
more.
more because he wanted more and he thought that he'd be able to handle it. And in all fairness, for some other women, he might be able to handle it because they won't have that same type of demands or expectations of him.
Hmm.
So that's what he's used to. When you started showing up kind of at meeting the same level, those expectations of his was like, okay, you might be a little different. Now, if he got some other woman like, yeah, babe, I can do whatever you need, whenever you need. Okay, well, that might be a little more conducive to what he is currently looking
And the
for. But
thing
right
is, I
now,
was even doing things to try to ease him. You get what I'm saying? Because like running up and down the field, he started having issues with blood pressure. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna help monitor your blood pressure. Scheduling your appointments, like to get your car
my
get
I
the
see.
oil change, and also
So
just giving
you were
him,
playing whole girlfriend in the background.
yes, words of encouragement before the games, after the games. I'm buying special cologne for him to wear for each game. Like I
So
was
who's
towel
so
warmers, towels, like that. I was doing, I was doing things.
so who are you upset that it's over? Like, are you mad that are
I'm
you
pissed off because I could have stayed in my lane where I was at, where I should have stayed. So I'm more upset with myself because I should have stayed where I
gotcha,
should have stayed. And
gotcha.
two, I handled the situation totally different because, like you said, a Scorpio is very stubborn and would have just walked away and let it be. And I tried to take
Yes.
a different approach, but you're telling me you have a communication deficit at 40 something years old. Grow
Scorpios
up.
don't have communication deficits. We
Exactly.
choose to have communication deficits. If I don't fucking want to talk to you, I'm not going to talk to you.
I'm like, you didn't have one in the beginning.
Because he didn't. Yeah.
And he was like, well, it's not that I'm dismissing you. I dismiss conversations that I don't want to have. I'm like, that's
what did I just say? We talk what we want to talk about. So that
Mhm.
just means that you don't have enough respect for me
exactly.
to have difficult conversations that may be necessary to move this relationship forward.
Exactly.
And if that's how you want to approach with me, then what's the fucking point?
Exactly.
You're far away. You have this time consuming job. You don't show up for me, and then you choose when you want to talk to me. No, thank you.
Yeah.
Absolutely no, thank
That's
you.
what I said. I say this doesn't work for me. I have to be a priority. And if you a text good morning, good night, that would have went a long way with me.
And if he can't even do that, then he won't show up any further.
I said,
So
you ask me for more, I give more, and I can't even get a good morning text. Wow. Now that pissed me off.
I don't think that he, again, I don't think that he did anything in malice. I don't think that it was intentionally to hurt you. I just feel that he bit off more than he can chew with what he had coming on. Because like, if it's new to him, he doesn't, and I don't think it's his first year. He's got to find his own way, and
It's
he's
his
trying
first
to
year
do.
with this particular team.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm like, it's fresh. It's a new. So he's got to find his footing. He just tried to do too much too soon.
Yeah.
If you want to hold space to be a friend, to keep him in the background, maybe wait a football season, work on those tell him work on your fucking communication while the season is going, but between the text messages and the phone calls, but keep him in that space. That might work because again, I don't think he's a bad guy. He just wasn't ready for what this relationship needed.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all.
Okay.
So, yeah, not bad. I don't have a bad.
Will he reach out?
Let me pull on that. He will. He's stubborn. Again, Scorpio. But he will. He's gonna reach out. Girl, football season's almost over. I'm gonna give it about 4 weeks. 4 to 5 weeks, I'd say probably reach out within 4 to 5 weeks.
Yeah, because they lost their game on Sunday, so they're not going to the Super Bowl. So
yeah, no, 4 to 5 weeks, I would give or take that he'll start reaching out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just reaching out, trying to.
Hey, how you doing? What's going on? It's not going to be like he's going to soft step his way into conversation with you, which is necessary after how it ended. So hold some space for.
Nasty. I didn't say you're not the man for me. I said I'm not the woman for you. Like I took a more soft approach versus how a Scorpio usually.
But that was necessary because I don't think that he would. With you doing that allows that road for reconciliation on the back end if this is somebody that you're serious with. So just again, don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. Hold space for that. But I do feel that he'll come back around. But he bit off more than he can chew. He just wasn't ready.
Okay. Yeah, I agree. Right. Thank you.
All right, love bug. You're welcome. This actually worked out fairly well. I appreciate you. Thank you for pivoting.
Thank you.
I appreciate it. All right, lovey. We'll talk soon. I appreciate you.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Bye. All right, guys. I am going to jump off. That was new. We've never done that before. That actually worked out very, very well. Guys, I've got to go. Thank you so very much. Tomorrow morning, same bad place, same bad time. You guys know where to find me. Private appointments available. All the things. You guys know. Link is in the bio. Thank you so much. Love and light. See you guys tomorrow.